Spirit Soul Body vlog. We're back in the Wachau. It's nice to just chill in my own little armchair here. You can see the garden is a bit of a mess, so I'm going to be cutting the lawn as soon as I finish filming this quick update. Big shout out to all of the new Facebook friends. Thank you for sending your friend requests. Thank you for connecting with me. A lot of you guys haven't heard from me for 5 years. Well, I've been around for 5 years. You just didn't know where I was until I accepted your friend request, and of course it's my privilege to do so. So to all of the new Facebook friends, it's lovely to reconnect with you guys. Lots happening. Make sure you check out YouTube. Just punch into any browser, just put Rory Alec YouTube or Rory Alec Spirit Soul Body Vlog, and you'll see my weekly Spirit Soul Body Vlog, where I basically update and upload a piece of my week. That's what Spirit Soul Body Vlog is. It's not really me ministering, it's not my ministry, it's a piece of my week. I think I've got, over 72 weeks worth of activity, and so you'll enjoy those. We'll give you a good update, a little bit of encouragement, a bit of a giggle no doubt, and you'll get a feeling of where I'm going to in this next season. Next season, very, very excited. Lots of changes at the moment, and lots of circumstances taking place that I'm not really in control of, and I don't like that. I don't know about you, but I really like to be in control of my life, and I'm in a season of my life where I feel like I'm really not in control of my life. It's being moved by all sorts of other circumstances. By way of a quick update, last week we were in Salzburg, Carola and I. She's not lecturing at the moment. The university's closed through the summer, of course, and I've been really trying to finish building the studio down here in the basement, which I've not been able to do. Simply the reason being is that we rent this property on one of the short-term holiday seasons when we're not using it or when we're generating income for that. So last week I found myself in Salzburg with my girl, and we were supporting her mom and her aunt. As you get to my age, you then start needing to assist one's parents and one's aunts and uncles and, you know, your family, of course. So we were doing that last week in Salzburg. By the way, to you who've just joined my patrons, thank you so much. I really appreciate the patrons. I actually did some more work on my patron page. If you want to check out patrons, you can see I put the link below in the description, and it's also here on the screen. Check out my patron page. That's where you'll get an idea of my plans that I carry in my heart for the next season. You'll be able to find out more about that. So yeah, by way of an update, it's been a wonderful summer. We've been very busy. We're now fast moving through August. I have to tell you, there's a lot of changes going on. So yours truly is, I'm not sure whether I'm happy or not too happy about all these dynamics going on. In my spirit, now this is an interesting point. In my spirit, I have a joy. But that's my spirit. In my soul, I'm in complex mode. I'm feeling uncomfortable. I'm feeling a little frustrated. I'm feeling out of control, as I said a few moments ago. In our souls, that's never a comfortable place to be. So I'm working through on that one at the moment. My beautiful wife is a superstar. She's just plowing ahead. And perhaps in the weeks that unfold on the Spirit Soul Body Vlog, you'll get to understand a bit more about what's going on at the moment. In my spirit, I have a joy. I have a peace. I know that the God who I love and serve is with me and walking us through in the natural, in my mindset, in my soul, as I say, a little bit uncomfortable. Anyway, I say no more on that. This vlog is just me sitting here on the balcony talking to you guys. All of you wonderful people on YouTube, you've been sending in some really great comments, and I appreciate them, and comments of encouragement. Some of you have introduced yourselves from my God TV days when I was co-founder and chief exec of God TV. For example, here's a dear lady who writes to me. I don't know what your name is because you've got an interesting name on YouTube, but anyway, she basically just says, all cool, Rory. Good to see you happy. I loved God TV. It gave me life. Thank goodness we are all able to follow our dreams. Austria looks good on you. Cheers to you and a happy life. Keep pressing in. Nagaland in India. This is from Nopi. Rory, you are the best. Lots of love and wishes from Nagaland. And before that, Rory, I still remember you saying Shalom from God TV. So shalom to you in Nagaland in India, to all of you guys who watch me in India. The Lord bless you. Then I read another one here. This is from Christopher. Christopher's extremely encouraging. I really appreciate him. He writes quite often, but he just says, Rory, the patron format is wonderful. In fact, my local Christian radio had business sponsors. I love supporting those services because they support the radio I love. The cool thing is Google will let its YouTubers monetize, and for those that don't want ads can donate or become a patron at a certain level. Patron is a way that I'm able to underwrite my costs. Of course, I need more patrons. I'm believing for 120 of you amazing guys and girls who believe in the calling that I have, the media calling, who appreciate and have a feel you have a feel about what I'm doing and who I am and where I'm going. You know I'm not perfect, right? Far from it. But you get a sense that there's something on Rory. I want to be part of what he's doing. I want to support him. I want to help him when you can. You can connect with Patreon, which is a crowdfunding platform, and you can become one of the 120 that I'm counting on. I've got a feeling that there's 120 people from around the world who are going to join me in prayer, become patrons, supporting the vlogs to start off with. But the vlog is just the first step in what I think will become a very powerful, dynamic, exciting media platform that is Christ-centered. And not only entertaining, but edifying, encouraging, educating to some degree. The content that we will have on this platform will be a tremendous encouragement to people all around the world. And as Christopher says here, you know, as long as the content's free, you're going to get adverts, you're going to get monetization from YouTube, from Facebook, from other platforms, sponsors, etc. But for our patrons, we're going to provide the same content without any of that. That's a benefit for sure. So, Christopher, thank you very much for your encouraging comment. And then here's a friend of mine. He just calls himself by the name on YouTube, Jesus Norway. Being in the ministry, albeit on a much smaller scale than your previous venture, God TV, I could fully relate to what you said about much less than 20% of viewers actually giving. Sadly, that's how it is in Christian ministry. You have the few supporting the many, not just financially, but in general service as well. You always get a small number of key players who wear multiple hats, and then you have the majority who are just along for the ride, and unfortunately leave all the sacrifice to somebody else who they feel is better equipped. Jesus Norway goes on to say here, in recent video, I spoke to my viewers about growing trend for sensationalism in Christian circles, as if it isn't enough just to abide in the Lord's awesome presence. But when you dive into sensationalism, you also end up bordering on theatrics. It's a slippery slope, and I refuse to do it. Thank you for writing to me. I agree with you, brother. Of course, he's commenting to my vlog 2-3 weeks back, where I was talking about Christian television, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And it's a fact. I think actually in the future I'll be talking much more candidly about the pressures on those who run Christian media, and I will talk much more candidly on the challenges that the people who run Christian media face, like myself and many, many others. Thank you, Jesus Norway, for that comment. And then Chris, he writes, he says, listen, the vlogs are great. Put my glasses back on. He says, the vlogs are great. Having it on a phone and editing it the way you do gives it a lovely personal touch. But Chris, it's my pleasure to actually do this. Thank you to all of you who are commenting. You can comment below. Love to hear from you. Listen, if you want to comment negatively, I read every comment and then I decide what goes up and what doesn't. I refuse to put poo on my comments. This is my YouTube space. I spend a lot of energy and time investing into it. It's my Facebook page, it's my Facebook presence. So all the social media that I put up has to be constructive criticism. It has to be encouraging. If it's nonsense, haters, poo-poo-cakas, I don't put it on. It just doesn't get on there. So just to let you know, don't waste your energy typing a long-winded something nasty to me, because you're not going to see it. It won't come on my page. I believe in things that are good, positive, and edifying. Otherwise, it's not worth 1 inch of our energy, time, or effort. I got to get on with my next exciting week. We're back in Salzburg again this coming week. I'm sad that I'm only here for a couple of days. Thank you for standing with me. pray about becoming a patron, by the way. There are many of you who enjoy these vlogs every week. I know this week I'm not running around too much. I'm just sitting comfortably in my chair. Consider becoming one of the 120 guys and girls who are going to partner with me into this new season. It's much more than just a vlog, by the way. The vision, the vlog becomes 3 a week. Then I'm going to launch the daily video podcast Monday through Friday, which I'm very excited about, but I do need 1 or 2 people helping me on that in terms of a small team, and that takes finances that I don't have. So consider that, pray about it. Thanks for your encouragement. Thanks for praying for me. Thanks for praying for Carola and I, and the Lord bless you, keep you, make his face to shine upon you. And I pray that you have a fantastic week, a week of breakthrough, a week of excelling, a week full of peace. Love you guys. Till next time. Ciao for now.